Everyone that has grown up in the United States has heard about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His incredible speech, I Have a Dream, is talked about nationwide, and it is considered one of the best speeches of all time. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. used many language techniques to captivate his audience. His usage of vivid words, metaphors, and similes really made his speeches memorable. I always considered myself a good speaker, just because I used a lot of big words. However, after taking one of the quizzes in this class identifying different language techniques in a sample presentation, I realized that I didn't really know how to use correct language while speaking. My big words just confused my audience. This led me to really study how I can make my speeches better so that I can really impact my audience and leave them with new knowledge. I know that many of you might have taken this course just because it's a requirement for most degrees. However, learning the correct usage of language can really benefit you in your future. Speaking is the main way to express how you feel, and it is something that you have to practice at. At the end of my speech, my audience will understand how learning about correct language usage in my public speaking course is the main thing to impact my future speaking skills. I will begin with explaining the concept of correct language usage, and then discuss how I plan to use these new skills in my career. To start off with, I will explain the basic functions of language usage and discuss the different techniques that can make your wording vivid for your audience. According to the book entitled Stand Up, Speak Out, The Practice and Ethics of Public Speaking by Jason Wrench, the two most important things to understand how to use appropriate language is you must know how to assign the meaning of words and choose vivid words that will impact the audience. Words can either have a denotative or connotative meaning. You would use either one depending on your sentence structure. There are several techniques also that are used to make your words more vivid for the audience. Similes and metaphors are two language devices that are used to compare two items that are not similar. The difference is that similes use the words like or as in the sentence to compare. Now that you have some basic information on language usage, I will describe how this technique is very important for my college courses and future career. Language and speaking skills are fundamentals to succeed in life. Using the correct language will really help me pass my college courses that require me to present in front of my class. Speaking well will also help me with my future career in order to convince customers to choose my company. I am glad that learning the important concepts about correct language usage has really made my speech anxiety decrease, enabling me to present well in front of my classes. For example, I've had to present work presentations to the technicians of the company I work for currently. I noticed that they were all intrigued with my speech and understood every main point because of my clarity and relevance that I learned throughout this course. I hope that by now you have realized how important it is to use correct language usage and have noticed how much it has impacted my new speaking skills. Today, I have reviewed the importance of correct language usage and how I plan to incorporate these skills in my future career. In conclusion, the speaking course has taught me many important skills that will really help me in my future speeches. Public speaking is very intimidating, and it does take practice, but anything is achieved if you put your mind to it. Just keep in mind what playwright and actor Moliere once said: if you make yourself understood, you're always speaking well. To be truly understood is what separates good and great speakers apart.